People come and go in our life. Laban. Pauwi. Bakit hindi nagtatagal? Bakit lahat umaalis? Meron ding mga nagsistay. Bakit? Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza. Welcome to Reiki with Marky, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Here is another meaningful episode, and you know what? Alam nyo na! Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do not forget, if you have any personal dealings or any experiences that you may be needing our spiritual advice and guidance, naka-flash sa screen natin ang email address. Send us an email if you also wish to honor your identity. Ang mahalaga, matulungan namin kayo. We will make sure na we will also keep it very discreet para ang mahalaga, matulungan natin kayo, syempre. So, welcome to yet another meaningful episode here at Reiki with Marky. And here, it's another, medyo kaka-record ko lang ng episode, pero medyo G ako today, no? Kaya kung papansin mo, medyo, eto na naman tayo, marami na naman tayong budget sa mga kwintas natin today. No? But these are actually malas. Hindi malas, hindi malas. Mala. Yeah. These are like prayer beads, o kaya, parang rosary. Okay, so kaya akala nyo accessory lang. Ito yung ginagamit natin pag dasal. Okay, because I am Hindu. Okay, so kakalimutan nyo joke lang. Okay, so in our episode today, I am very excited to share this episode. Why? Because in this video I will explain the possibility why people come and go in our life. And this is also something that I experienced personally. And this is really what I have gone through. And possible, this is something that you may be experiencing or you have experienced in the past. Or kung hindi man, it can be people that you know, it can be your friends and family, or possible na baka nga mapagdaanan din natin ito. Why? Because before anything else, ang first universal spiritual law, the law of synthesis, reminds us that we are all one and the same. We are all one and interconnected. My story can be your story. So, ang mapupulot natin na lesson, nag-aaral. Ang wisdom sa episode natin na to will also allow you to understand how these possibilities of people coming in and coming out of our life. So, welcome to Reiki with Marky. Now, we have to understand na how we will also get a grasp why things happen is the second universal spiritual law, the law of resonance. Okay? In the law of resonance, and by the way, if you haven't watched the video of law of resonance, actually nakalagay yung links natin, very important yan. And syempre panoorin nyo, grabe din, no? Para marami ding views, grabe din. Okay. And also, what we're gonna do in understanding the second universal spiritual law, because it's the law of resonance, it's the law of karma, or kung anong tinanim siyang aanihin, the golden rule. Now, in that episode, nakaspecify yung two statements or two meanings about the law of resonance. And the first meaning of the law of resonance ay energies of the same energies or frequency will reflect each other. And the second is that opposite poles attract. Both statements are correct. And I have mentioned na a simpler way of explaining that, lalo na yung first statement, is that light attracts light, darkness attracts darkness. So that's a simple way of understanding it. Or, mas simple pa, likes and dislikes ng tao. Halimbawa, you're in a group, o kaya meron tayong mga barkada. People in that same group will have the same likes, dislikes, hobbies, same wants, basically. So, kung halimbawa, nag-uusap tayo about Reiki, nag-uusap tayo about meditation, nag-click tayo because we have the same likes, dislikes, and we have the same wants. So, mag-click tayo. Now, on the other end, the second statement is that opposite poles attract. And in the second statement, kahit na, barkadahan na naman. Hindi man tayo pare-pareho ng likes and dislikes, but there's definitely love, there's definitely respect, and we will still click, we will still appreciate each other, and we will still stick together. And so definitely, the second universal spiritual law is a clear reflection of that. Kaya tayo, may mga certain people in our lives right now, and there are certain people in the past na nasa past. It's because of this. It's possible na likes, dislikes, or how you honor your truth in your now. What's true is that what you may have believed before is not necessarily what you still believe in right now. A perfect example for that, how we perceive in the early 80s and 90s. Hala, nangala tayo mga edad, sorry na. So in the 80s and 90s, how we perceive people with tattoos, it's a discrimination that we were sent to jail. O kaya nakulong tayo, kaya kami tattoo na markahan. But you know, right now, tattoos are forms of creative expression. Our body is a vessel of that creative expression. And you know what? Everybody does it, and it's okay. So, again, what our truth right now may not necessarily be the same exact truth in the future, 5 or 10 years from now. So, may bago na naman tayong episode until then. Okay? So, how do we also apply in the law of resonance, how do we also apply and understand why people come and go in our life? And understanding the statements or the definition of the law of resonance. Let's put it this way, okay? So, ang magandang example niyan is ang radyo, so radio frequency. So, parang ganito yan. So, kung makikita natin, ang mga music, type of music, every station, iba-iba yan. So, halimbawa, when we tune in to Wave 89.1, Magic 89.9, the common music that you will hear, hip-hop, R&B, very now. Yung mga ano ko lang, yung mga kasing edaran ko lang. Joke lang. But, RX 93.1, these are the current songs. But then you move forward, these mga 106.7 or yung mga 107 point something, or basta yung mga nasa may dulo na frequency, no? You would commonly hear, the term is like Sunday music, or it's like the music for the old soul. O kaya, it's because these are the medyo makalumang kanta na, or what we would commonly hear kapag linggo. Okay? But you know, they just play it every day there. That's the whole theme. And there's no judgment for that. And remember, people who tune in to those stations resonate to those kinds of music. People who tune in to 89.1, 89.9, 93.1, these are the people who appreciate and love likes, dislikes. Okay? That form of music, and same at the other end. Now, there is no judgment on that. Now, depending on how we grow through our what? Through our education, our religion, our personal experiences, nasi-shape yung pagkatao natin. And nagde-develop tayo ng authenticity. Our own character, our own likes and dislikes. Basically, who we are as a person, na lagi itong nag-i-evolve. Pati yung likes and dislikes natin may possibility to change. Why? Because again, we're all energy. Anything and everything that has the potential to change. And so as our hobbies, and so as our interest in things. So, darating yung time na kapag naka-develop ka ng love and respect, or basically appreciation on, let's say, mga old type na mga music, and then lilipat ka doon. Lilipat ka doon sa ibang frequency that plays those kinds of music. Now, not everybody would honestly resonate. Not everybody will be a little eclectic. Wow, big word. Or someone who has a very broad taste, or when it comes to music, or someone who appreciates all forms of music. But basically, when it comes to the character of the person, the likes and dislikes, basically, the hobbies, or in short, any opportunity, how you are going to establish your authenticity, not everybody may possibly resonate. Some will, if they have love and respect towards you, and then they will appreciate you. They will still see that, you know what, that's just the way he is. So they will still stay. They will still agree. They will still be part of your lives. And the ones who don't honestly resonate, hindi natin mapipilit. And it's okay. And it's Hindi ibig sabihin that these people do not understand you. And this is something that will be an opportunity of judgment, an opportunity of hate and anger. In this world, in a time and age where especially social media is really out there, opportunity of there's bashing, there's misunderstanding, it's really about time that we just really love and respect our individuality, our own likes and dislikes. No matter which decision we make through our thoughts, decisions, and actions, so long as we are honoring our authenticity, which is basically we should. Never in a time that you will not honor your authenticity because that is who you are. And paano ka din magugustuhan ng ibang tao kung ikaw hindi mo gusto yung sarili mo? Paano ka maiintindihan ng mga tao kung ikaw hindi mo naiintindihan sarili mo? After all, you cannot give something that you do not have. Law of resonance pa rin. So, why are we talking about this? Because there will come a time that when you decide to change, when you decide to develop, grow, or improve your likes and dislikes, people will not always understand. People will not grasp it. Sometimes these are the people who you've spent most of your time with. These can be your friends, can even be your family, sometimes romantic partner. But you have to honor yourself. You have to honor your own likes and dislikes. And it is something that you also truly deserve. Now, they may not necessarily understand and grasp it, pero kapag nakikita nila na kung ikaw, you are someone who always honors, respects, and loves other people's thoughts, decisions, and actions, and then, ibabalik din nila sa yun. Why? Because in our previous episode, we talked about integrity. If you become very, very consistent with it, then, yun lang din ang ibibigay sa iyo ng mga tao. Papalo na naman ang law of resonance. And I am sharing this lesson and this wisdom because if you are also someone who hasn't really started mindfulness exercises before, and you are starting to become very mindful now, tas nanonood ng mga episodes natin, and you are finally starting to see the importance and the value of what we are sharing here in our YouTube channel, and then you start, ito na naman, so you start finally making that positive shift, living a life full of Reiki. Honestly, not everybody may resonate. Not everybody would understand. And that was my story as well. And it's okay. I never hated people who don't understand. I never misunderstood them or judged them for not understanding where I am. It doesn't mean that they will not understand it in time. It doesn't mean that they will not grasp it. Hindi lang talaga tayo pare-pareho ng timing. Hindi lang din tayo pare-pareho ng periods or phases in our life where we get to experience the change that is meant to happen. What's good is that we embrace it. What's good is pagdating sa atin, no matter how externally anyone and everyone around us will be sharing their own perspectives, sharing their own opinion about it. Ang mahalaga is how you value yours, how you honor yours, and papalo na naman yung ating 5 Reiki principles. Just for today, I will trust. Just for today, I will trust that my authentic self is something that is meant to happen, is meant to evolve. I trust that this is not my final state. I have another opportunity and continuous opportunity to keep evolving. And I trust it's always for highest good. I trust that no matter people would resonate or not, I trust that it's also for highest good. And again, there's no judgment on how others feel or perceive. Just for today, I shall work honestly. Now remember, that Tito Boy moment again, you face yourself at the in front of the mirror and then, di ba, pagharap mo, who is that girl? Who's girl? so pagharap mo sa salamin and you honestly like what you see, then that's more important. It does not honestly matter how others see, how others perceive you, or if they like you or not. Pero ang mahalaga pag humarap ka sa salamin, you like what you see, you love what you see, you appreciate the change, you appreciate that you are someone who always, ayan na naman, who always evolves, who always is up for self-growth, self-improvement, development. And that in itself is an absolute blessing. Now, the people who would go through the change with you as you evolve and they stay, and then that's an absolute blessing. Pero hindi ibig sabihin that these people will not understand, these people will not resonate, and they're not blessings. Remember that they may not understand or resonate, but in the past, you have lots of happy memories, happy experiences. That is still a blessing. Huwag natin kakalimutan ito. And you know what? Definitely, this resonates so much peace. And in a time of pandemic situation, and we are still at it right now, mental health is really our priority. And the least thing you would want to happen is for you to, do things that will not improve your mental health. This will definitely improve more that peaceful feeling inside and out, because you're honoring your truth. You are honoring and respecting the people around you, which is our last Reiki principle. Definitely, makaka-develop ka ng respect sa sarili, yes, and as you honor the authenticity, how unique and special you are, special child, and how unique and special that you are, mas makaka-develop ka rin ng self-respect, pero mas makaka-develop ka ng respeto towards other people, na no matter what the decision is of the people around you, should they stay, should they go, respect. Give them that due respect, because we all deserve that. And that is our lesson for lesson na naman. This is our episode for today. Ayan, tuloy na sabid na. So, if you like this video, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up, because this motivates us to keep creating more meaningful contents. And do not forget to hit the bell button for you to be notified in our upcoming episodes. And syempre, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I-share nyo rin sa friends and family para naman ikaw na nakapanood ng episode na ito, pag share mo siya sa mga friends and family mo, tuloy-tuloy ang mga blessing dahil sila din matututunan ng lesson natin for today. This is Marky Mendoza again, and yet another meaningful episode here at Reiki with Marky. Kaya papaalalahanan ko na naman kayo, alam niyo na, this is Marky Mendoza always saying to keep trusting the process. Namaskaram.